We have West Ham, Man City.
That's a very difficult game.
That's a
very difficult game. You saw what really happened between West Ham and Man City in the previous game.
Last season.
Last season.
Yeah,
last game.
I think they were beaten.
They were beaten, but West Ham were really attacking.
Yeah, West Ham.
So, and you know very well that West Ham made Arsenal not to carry the cup.
Yeah, I can remember.
So, that game is going to be a very tough game. For me, I will go with West Ham.
West Ham, I'm going with Man City.
Why?
I'm going with City.
Why? Why City?
That's Pep.
I think Pep. Right now in Premier League, we don't talk about coach. We talk about
I know,
players.
but you can't compare the players that are in Man City and the ones that
Man
are
City
in
haven't bought
West
any
Ham.
player.
But they're fantastic. Have you watched their game?
Their
games.
I've watched their game against Ipswich. They played really well. But West Ham is a very tough team. So Man City is not going to be a walk in the park.
But it will not be a walk in the park.
Yes.
But Man City will win that game, I assure you.
Man City will
win that game.
But they are away. Remember that.
Yeah, but I'm sticking with Man City. Man City will win the game.
Who do you think is going to score?
I can't say, but they got some good players. Haaland, I'm not too sure if Haaland will be on score sheet.
I'm 100% sure that Erling Haaland is going to score. Because there's no game that Erling Haaland hasn't scored.
Hasn't scored?
Yeah.
He won't score in the West Ham. Though I ain't sure.
Yeah.
I ain't sure, but I know he won't score.
Why?
Yeah?
Why? Why do you think that Erling Haaland is not going to score?
He's not going to score.
Why?
I ain't sure, but he's not going to
For
score.
me, I'm 100% sure that Erling Haaland is going to score that game. And Man
City got that.
He's going to win, but it's not going to be an easy game.
Yeah, Man City got that good winger called Savinho.
Yeah, Savinho is a good player.
He's a good player. That
and what
boy.
about Bob? Oscar player Bob.
Oscar Bob, I think, is in injury.
Oh,
yeah. He was injured.
Yeah. So he's not going to play that game.
No, I think he's returning early January. I think so. Early January.
That's very serious for us, for Man City.
Yeah.
But that game is going to be a tough game. You know very well that Man City have bought Gundogan.
Yeah, they added Gundogan in their squad.
Yeah. And you know very well that Pep Guardiola usually loves Gundogan.
Loves Gundogan.
Gundogan is going to perform that game, 100% sure. What do you think about that?
I think, hey, Pep, you can't talk about Pep with his starting 11.
Yeah.
So though I ain't sure if Gundogan will start that game. Kovacic is there, will start that game. Kovacic, I'll go with Kovacic. De Bruyne.
Kevin De Bruyne.
And I think they hold two pivots. Kovacic. Who's the other midfielder?
Bernardo.
Yeah, Bernardo.
Silva.
Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva.
Striking, I think Foden. Is it Foden?
Foden, I think, is in injury. I thought
so that is the reason why I'm telling you that West Ham is going to put Man City at their right place.
Yeah,
100% sure.
It's a tough game for Man City, but Man City will win the game.
Yes.
Man City will win the game.
We will be here talking about football. That is the last game of this day. Man City versus
West Ham.
What about Chelsea? When is Chelsea going to play?
Chelsea is playing on Sunday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow.
What do you think about Chelsea and Crystal Palace? We will talk about it in the next episode. Don't go away. I've been your host, Jeff Otieno, here on Kickoff. We talk about sports. This has been the highlights of today sports. Yes, let's meet next time. What can you say as you are finishing?
Yeah, I think today's games are perfect. Yeah, today we have another game. Brentford versus hosting Southampton.
That's a sure bet. Ramsdale is going to help.
I know. You're saying Southampton will win?
For me, I think that Brentford is going to lose that game.
I know. Brentford is at home. Brentford is at home. And I'm at home, Thomas Frank is really tough. I think they've lost their 2 games, right? They won their first game, they lost their second game.
Yeah.
But this third game at home, they are hosting Southampton. So Brentford win that, I won't.
Let's wait and see if Brentford is going to win that game. But it's going to be a tough game.
Brentford
you know very well that Southampton, they are now having a good goalkeeper from Arsenal. Ramsdale.
And you can't talk about the goalkeeper. Yeah.
But the goalkeeper is someone, you saw the save that Raya did in Aston Villa. So, what do you mean that you cannot talk about goalkeeper?
So you're saying goalkeeper will carry the whole team?
No, he cannot.
He can't carry the whole team.
He can't carry the whole
He
team.
can't carry the whole
but
team.
there are some saves that the goalkeeper usually makes. Yeah, the other game that we cannot discuss about that because it's just a simple game. Brighton win.
Brentford win.
Brentford win. Yes.
Brentford win. We have Everton, Bournemouth.
Everton win.
Everton win.
Yes.
No, Everton. That's a tough game.
No, you have seen.
That's a tough game. They have
bought players.
No, you can't say that way. Because Everton, they have lost their 2 opening games.
Yes.
And this is Bournemouth. You saw, I watched that game that they were playing Newcastle. Those guys are tough. I think they drew 1-1. Yeah, they drew 1-1. Their goal was disallowed by VAR in the last stoppage time.
Remember that the goalkeeper of Bournemouth is now in Arsenal. And you remember that game, goalkeeper of Bournemouth was man of the match. Another game.
I'm sticking with Bournemouth.
Let's
Bournemouth will get a win at Goodison Park.
Let's wait and see. We are here to see, and we'll be here to tell you every details about sports. Yes.
We have Ipswich, Fulham.
Ipswich, Fulham.
Yeah.
What do you think about that game?
Fulham. I'll just go with Fulham.
Even me, I will just go with Fulham. You saw what Fulham did. The last game. Smith Rowe and Iwobi.
Yeah.
Scored. So Fulham, they have also bought Nelson.
Rhys Nelson from Arsenal.
Is now in Fulham.
Yeah.
So Fulham, they are going to perform.
Yeah, Fulham will perform. Sure. Yeah. But I'm going Ipswich will get a goal.
Yeah.
Ipswich will get a goal because their style of play is fantastic. Kieran, what's the name of the coach? Kieran McKinney. Yeah, that guy is good, fantastic.
Let's wait and see if that guy is going to perform. Ipswich is a promoted team. Yes.
I'll go Leicester, Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
I'm
100% sure Aston Villa is going to win that game. You saw what Aston Villa did to Arsenal the first half. The last game.
Those guys are pressing.
Yeah, they are pressing.
Those guys.
So, I think Aston Villa is going to perform really well. 100% sure.
They are away.
3-1.
They are away.
Yeah. 3-1. Aston Villa, don't talk about away.
Home and away.
You saw what Aston Villa did to Arsenal. Yeah. It's just a little bit tactics that made Arsenal to win the game. But if it's not for tactics, Aston Villa were pressing Arsenal. Yeah. So, Aston Villa is going to win that game 3-1.
3-1.
Yes.
Aston Villa winner. Even
Aston Villa
win for Aston
yes.
Villa.
Yeah.
We have Nottingham Forest Wolves. That's a tough
Forest
game.
Wolves.
That's a tough game.
It's going to be a tough game. Yes.
That's a good game.
Seen that Nottingham Forest have bought so many players. They have bought very, very brilliant players this week. Yeah. And I know very well they are going to put those players on the pitch. Someone like Wada Pros over there. Yeah.